Tip number 6 in 7 tips to diffuse fights and improve your marriage by thrivingmarriage.com is don't let it fester. This has to do with the way we deal with anger. How do you deal with anger? Attempting to bottle up your hurt or anger is like a tea kettle that's boiling and will spill over any minute. The don't and the do. Don't avoid an issue with your spouse. Keeping your feelings bottled up only extends the argument. The allure of ignoring your problem is short-lived. Ephesians 4:26 and 27 say, Ephesians 4:26 and 27 spell it out pretty clearly. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry, and do not give the devil a foothold. So we see here that anger, inappropriately suppressed or inappropriately expressed, can give the devil a foothold in our marriage. So we want to be able to express it in a healthy way. It's not about covering it up or burying it, and it's not about blowing up all over everybody who's in our path anytime we feel like it. So there are some don'ts, but there are also some do's. When you're angry, when you feel you're getting angry, when the warning lights are going off on the dashboard, take a break, calm down. There are very, very few issues that have to be completely settled right now. Now, that doesn't mean take a break and never come back to it, which is what a lot of people do who even get to the point of taking a break. But take a break and come back to it and agree together before you go your separate ways. Let's talk about this when we're both a little more level-headed and a little less emotional. Let's come back at 7 o'clock after dinner has been finished and the kids have been put down to bed. Let's come back tomorrow morning after we get a good night's sleep. Now, I know the scripture says, don't let the sun go down on your anger. And that's a general principle for dealing with your anger quickly. It's almost like an idiom of, to tell us to deal with our anger quickly. But the truth is sometimes, especially if the argument or the anger happens late at night, what we really need is a good night's sleep. And so we can think more level-headed, so we can think more clearly instead of thinking through our cloud of exhaustion. So deal with it quickly, deal with it specifically, deal with it out in the open. But sometimes we need to take a break and we need to come back. Now, if it's a life or death issue, take care of it right away. If it's not, well, there'll be another time. Come back with a clear mind and address the issue promptly. Do make a conscious effort to put out fires when they're small and manageable. Left to fester, little problems, little fires can become a big blaze. So that's tip number 6. We'll come back next time to Marriage Matters with McCracken to talk about tip number 7.